Hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome back to some more Deep Rock Galactic Survivor. Let's see, who are we going as? Do we want to... Voltaic Stun Sweeper to level 21. I haven't gotten that yet? Alright, I guess we're going to do one Hazard 3. Let's see, do we want to do Recon, or do we want to do Classic? Let's just do Classic. I like Recon for the dodge, but it's kind of unreliable. It's good. I just like going heckin' fast. That seems like the way to do it. We'll mix to some other class. I've been playing Scout too much, and I get the distinct feeling that I'm going to be playing Scout too much in the long run on this game. The other reason why probably default starting Scout kind of appeals to me is his basic weapon is quite useful. It actually shoots for things. Go for the mining speed. I want better mining speed than this, but there's only so much I can do. Okay. Yeah, we're on Hazard 3, so it's not going to be as easy as Hazard 2. But it should be considerably easier than Hazard 4. And considering my experience with... Yeah, considering my experience with the last couple runs, I think I'm in a good spot. It was the Voltaic Stun Sweeper to level 21, right? Yes. Okay, good. I've been practicing, so I think we'll be in a good spot. I'm gonna see if I can get my Stun Sweeper up to obscene levels, and we'll just have a grand old time with it. And then I think I want to try NG for a while. I want to see if I can get, like a really obscene NG turrets stacking build. Even if we don't have the seismic dumper. You know what, actually, I haven't played the driller and the heavy gunner in a while, so I should probably switch to those. I'm actually gonna have to draw some dwarf portraits. Luckily, Deep Rock Galactic Survivor has like a fairly substantive press kit. This is kind of behind the scenes, but for every thumbnail, I need an image. I can't just use the same one. Like, I don't know how much you guys care to know about like clickbait and like psychology. The psychology of getting people to click on a video is super weird. Come on, there we go. It's super weird and always feels kind of weird and gross and a little scummy to me. Do I want to go for that? It's a free 20% damage roughly per level. I'm gonna spend the gold. I don't think I'm gonna save it ever. But let's see, how are we doing this? There's a lot of boom boys. But I think I'm just gonna go around for now. I could blow them up, but it would be nice to blow them up near things that I want to keep. Maybe. Anyway, so like, I know everybody hates the idea of clickbait, but it does work, which is frustrating. So you might notice every once in a while I'm a little hyperbolic with my titles, because it works. It works well. But one of the other parts is having a good thumbnail, and that can be, you know, it's actually, okay, I will say from a... I don't want to say a slightly biased perspective. As an artist, it's easy to make a good thumbnail that actually gets a decent amount of clicks. The problem is that takes 2 to 3 hours easily. And that's maybe not the best. Let's go for the status damage. We want my lightning rang to be as good as I can get it to be. Okay. Pushing it here. But since this guy's a shooter, we don't need to worry about it. If it was a Mactera, I'd have some issues. Okay, that's just red sugar. I found everything on this level. I don't know. Okay, let's start setting these guys off a little bit. Okay, this is good signs all around. Let's go for the pickup radius. Pickup radius is one of those things that I will always invest into. Pickup experience? Absolutely. I still don't know if pickup, if that includes my default pickup radius, or if it only picks up stuff that it touches. I guess it doesn't matter too much to me, but still. Let's see. Okay. I'm gonna go for the cryo grenade. I was hoping to get the Tesla gun again, and we might. Oh. Boss is about to go down, so I'm just gonna hang out. I could try and gather more, but at this point we want experience. Yeah, I'll go for the fire rate. We got to get my boomerang up to 17, which is a little tougher. Or not 17. We got to get it up to 21. I don't know why. I think it was level 7, and that just cooked my brain a bit. Yeah, so there was some stuff up here that I might have missed. Not much, though. Ah, there's some gold over there. I'll just grab these 2 loot bugs and call it a day. I have to accept that I'm not going to be able to grab everything. It'd be nice, but difficult. Sheesh. The sad part is I can only get 1 of these. Pickup radius, reload speed, luck. You know, we have a decent amount of pickup radius already. I'm going to go for the reload speed. Oh, and we can't get the luck. I was off on my math. That's good. Let's go for 1 reroll. That's as good as I'm going to get it. That's fine. Okay, reload speed for throwable weapons. Yeah, I've already got 260 HP. That's pretty good. So spend 20,000 gold, rank 18 on the scouts. And then Voltaic's sweepers. So we're going to get the sweeper up for this run, I think. Let's see. What do we got over here? Probably nothing, but I'm going to blow these up anyway. It's an easy clear. And it looks like we're... yeah, don't have anything else. That's fine. Yeah, I'm just gonna be scooting through. Let's see. Right, to finish my thing about thumbnails, though, is that, so they gave us a pretty substantive press kit for Deep Rock Galactic Survivor, which I'm very happy about. But it's still one of those that after, what is this, 13 episodes? 13 episodes, I'm actually starting to scrape the bottom of the barrel, which is why you might notice I keep putting the scout in weird angles, rather than just standing normally, because that kind of counts. It's... beans. I was too close to the magnet, but what was I going to do about it? I'm just gonna go for the boomerang. I was really hoping by this point I would have gotten rid of all common upgrades for the stun sweeper. Or not the stun sweeper, for all weapons. Or all upgrades? I don't know. I feel like Morkite and Nitra that you collect after should turn into gold. Or Morkite or like Apoca Blooms and whatnot should turn into some resource so there's a reason to go for it. I know it's still experience, but that's not quite as good. Okay. Do we get these 2? Sure. Get that boomerang up. Wonder if there's one where it's like throw multiple boomerangs. I've never actually gotten the stun sweeper up that high. I've gotten it to the point where it's ridiculous, but it's kind of in spite of its overclocks, or not due to its overclocks. Okay, don't right click. Scoot around, pick it up. That did a thing. Okay, extra range. Let's see. Zukov shoots in all directions. We have the Thunderbird. There's the Bug Taser. Do we want to go Bug Taser? Sure. In retrospect, we do also have an Ice Drone, but I think I might save that for the Engineer, maybe. I want the crit chance for electrical weapons. That would actually be really good, but I do want to get my boomerangs up to maximum. Do we have a dodge chance? Oh, 5%. Huh. I didn't realize this guy had a natural 5% dodge chance. Fortunately, this is the boss that's about to go down, isn't it? I'll work on the cryo grenade. Okay, blessed be the boomerangs for grabbing the experience for me. So I don't have to worry about it. What did I miss out here? Anything? Some stuff. Size of explosions. I will say, normally I don't like the percentile bonuses, but those I like. The bigger explosion radius is always good. I actually wish it was a stat that you could just increase, but I recognize why that would be busted. I'm just gonna pick that up. Got 1, 2 more layers. Wow. We're cruising. Shame we didn't land on the Morkite, but it's fine. And yeah, I'm flinging those boomerangs left and right. I think we currently only have we have a cap of 2 boomerangs out at a time, but that's still pretty good. Especially because, yeah, I don't have to worry about picking up experience as much, and since they throw through they go through the environments, I can be in the middle of a rock wall and still be extra lethal while also grabbing all the experience I could possibly want. I think the only issue with the boomerangs is they potentially don't do that much damage, but we melted him really fast. I don't know. Hard sell. Ow. Really? I was close enough for that? Okay. Crit chance. Suppose I have no choice. Okay, supply beacons up. I know. I can come back to it in a second. The rumors are true. It does exist. There is a gold loot bug. I really want to get the throwable build on the... I think that's the heavy gunner. Get him up. Okay. Scoot around. There we go. I could have given it the piercing shots, but we don't really need that with this build. So this way, at least it benefits from the static, or the status effect damage. Let's see. Fire rate, reduce move speed. I'll take it. Because the reduced move speed, like, sucks a little bit. I think the fire rate actually only helps with my gun. There we go. But the move speed wasn't, like, super duper necessary. Yeah, no, I think I'm trying to justify a bad decision to myself. I think it's fine, but... I think in retrospect, that was not the best. Let's get some move speed. You know, honestly, I'm just gonna get that move speed back up. Even a 2% increase is kind of nice, because now I actually feel like it can move again. I thought I was out of range. I actually kind of wish those had, like, a range marker of, like, hey, you're too close. Because I'm always on the edge of it. Actually, you know what? The alternative? And maybe this is something I'd love to see for all explosions in the game. Maybe it should be based on how close you are to the source. And this goes for, like, my own grenades, for example. Maybe. Okay. Ooh. Bit of a mother load here. And not having to worry about collecting all of that experience because of those boomerangs is real nice. Okay, reload speed for all light weapons. Yeah. We're just trying to get my boomerangs to be top. Alright, let's just scoot. What else do we have? Here's the boss is almost down. Come on. I'll just finish him off. See if I can do a little bit more than that. Let's go for the armor. There we go. A little bit of greed didn't hurt anybody. I say as I immediately get trapped. Let's go for the reload speed. I don't really need the armor at this point. I wonder how much mining speed do you need before stone doesn't even slow you down. Not a clue. Okay, these options are not great. Let's see. Do we want to do this? No, I'm trying to go for this. No longer returns to you, but explodes in an electrical burst. I don't know how that works with the experience. Otherwise, throw an additional stun sweeper in the opposite direction. Isn't that amazing? Let's go for the explosion. Hello. I can't get both of them. That's unfortunate for me. Even more reload speed? Yeah. Alright, let's just get all of those. We have a little bit of nitro left over, but it doesn't really matter. We need one more level on the boomerang, and we've completed our objective. Oh, we're not even at the end! I don't know why I was rolling down to that degree. It's fine. How many boomerangs am I tossing at this point? Ludicrous quantities. And yeah, even though they're exploding, they are still sending me the, they're still giving me the experience at the end. Let's get that damage up. We do need to worry about getting boomerang levels. However, since this is not the end of the run, we've got one more region after this one. I think we're good. Because I can always just roll down on the shop and get what I'm looking for, probably. Yeah, the second boomerang in an opposite direction might have also been a... I think in the future I'm going to go for that just because the return trip damage is still good. Maybe. I don't know. I'm going to say jury's very much out in both ways on this one. Fine. I guess I should be focusing on the cryo grenade more since it's gotten way more upgrades. I think I just kind of don't care because we've got the boomerang to such an obscene degree at the moment. This is just silly. Let's keep running. I could be fighting, but it's slightly more valuable for me to be going for this stuff. Okay, damage of all your weapons. Cripes. Yeah, that luck meta progression is actually really good once you get it up there. Because I swear I've seen a lot more legendaries this run above all other runs. Okay. Scoot there. Blow them up. Grenades are even prettier. Set that off. Yeah, beans. I need them to explode is the problem. And loosen bolts. Level 21. Oh. We got a supply drop over on the opposite side where I've already been. Okay. Grenade splits or do damage to the terrain. Ooh. Oh, that's tough. Nah. Being able to blow up the environment is tempting, and it would be really funny. But I don't think I need it. Oh, that's just the Elite Praetorian right there. I'm not going to get the Bulu caps, am I? In my defense, I blame the supply drop more than anything else. Go for that. Because, yeah, there's no way I'm getting the remaining Bulu caps on this level. I don't want to throw the run. Just looking for them. Wow. Yeah, there must have been a bunch on the right side. Yeah, I don't like the explosive boomerangs that much. I think they don't pick up the experience of the things that they kill, which is the issue. Got one more re-roll in me. Okay, pulls enemies in before detonating. Ooh, that actually does sound fun. Yeah, I just wanted to get the frost grenade up to maximum. I wish explosion radius was a, like, purple or onwards upgrade. Like, I like the fact that it is an upgrade you can get, but I wish it was something that you could spec into a little bit just because of how absolutely ludicrous that could become. On the flip side, that explosion radius is absurd. I guess there's no reason for me to be going for that experience, is there? Let's just finish this up with style, panache, and explosions. I can almost see this run doing well in a higher hazard level. I think just the amount of CC being bandied around does a decent job. And the damage is nothing to be sniffed at. Because what are we at crit chance-wise? 78%. What are we at crit damage? Almost 400%. That's pretty good. Let's see. I can get more overclocks for it, but I don't know if I care. Yeah, I'm hitting for like 2,000. That's a good sign. And there's even a magnet. I think the main problem is we just don't have enough enemies. So I could almost see this build working on Hazard 4. I think the big issue is just surviving long enough to get it up to this point. Ow. Because the higher hazard levels have definitely messed me up in the past before I can actually get up to speed. And, I mean, there's a very real possibility that the bosses are so tanky that it wouldn't even matter. Somebody pointed out Macteras should fall to the ground when they get frozen. I think I agree with that. I think the Macteras should have some kind of slightly more sizable consequence for getting frozen. Especially maybe frozen over terrain. Let's see. Increase cryo damage? Nah, let's go move speed. What is my move speed? 32%. That's not bad. But yeah, if they fell or if their wings had like a separate HP bar, freeze them enough and they fall down permanently, have to crawl slowly towards you. I think that could be kind of a cool way of doing it. Maybe make it so they're less likely to freeze in general, like it takes longer and more effort. Screw it. Let's pickle some nitro. So that does slow me to back down to 11% increase. However, that increases my overall damage up to 206%. So I'm now hitting for 3,000 a pop, kind of. If we get some more move speed, I will absolutely pick it. I don't know if I want more nitra. On the flip side, I don't really care if I win or lose this run. We got exactly what I came for, so if I'm too slow and too sassy to actually be able to fight this guy, so be it. I'll take that 4% move speed, thank you very much. I think I'm fine, I move faster than him. Whoop. That's not great. Being able to freeze him in place and not know if I got the dodge. Shocked he didn't pick that up for me. Well, this has to be probably one of the most cheesed runs I've ever done. On Hazard 3, too. So I guess we can now start doing meme runs on Hazard 3 safely. I still think we shouldn't have less... We should have one less weapon slot. I almost kind of wish it was one of those that maybe at level 25 you get one overclock that specifically can apply to any weapon, sort of, in some meaningful fashion. I can go up to Hazard 5! Oh! I think that'd be a mistake. Incendiary grenade to 25. Well, I did say I wanted to do some driller. This is probably going to go poorly for me. But you never know. Maybe we've cheesed up enough. That's a bad sign. I should have gone for damage. I should have not done some of these things. It's fine. The one problem with doing a cheese run and then immediately going on to a hard run is that my brain is in cheese mode. And cheese mode is a very dangerous place to be. Because I'm not expecting a challenge. I'm not expecting to take damage. I'm not expecting to have a hard time. And I have to readapt my brain to say, nope. I'm gonna have a bad line if I take this too jovially. Okay. Speaking of bad limes, set that off. Thank you. That blue cap. There we go. Neurotoxin grenade. Yeah. Got him. Set the explosion off. Ow. Ow. Don't be too cavalier. Let's see. Reload speed. Do we go for the armor? I'm gonna go for that armor. Wait, what? It only does 1 damage. Huh. Can you actually out-armor Lava Bird? Or is it just this character? I have no idea. Increase your damage, but decrease move speed. Okay, I'm gonna go for it. It's a mistake. I know. Go for this. Add more beams. Add more beams. Go for that. I don't necessarily want more beams. Let's see. Go with that one. And what I really want is the upgrade that makes it so that they, let's see. So it leaves a trail of fire on the ground, but I'm pretty sure that's actually something that is only available on a higher tier. Which makes it instantly slightly less good. Or less viable. Because trying to get this flamethrower up to a reasonably high level is kind of tough to begin with. Ow. Let's avoid that. Okay. Luckily, the first boss is a shooter boy. Gives me a lot of leeway here. Unluckily, I can't really hurt him. Or I can, but it's dangerous to get up in there. I'm actually doing a decent chunk of damage to these guys. So maybe I'll be fine. Let's go for the reload speed on the grenade. Additional explosion that does kinetic damage. No. 3 explosions. Okay. I think my big issue is I'm not going to be able to get a lot of this experience. If we get lucky and find a magnet, that solves some problems. But I might have to do a double back. We're actually doing a decent amount of damage to the boss. Okay. Other thing I'm going to need to do is invest in some movement speed. Otherwise, we are going to have crazy problems. Okay. Subiata, Firefly Drone, or the Sentinels. You know, I'm going to go for the Firefly Drones. We're going to go for status effects. So the reason why I want the Firefly Drones... Hate that. Let's see. Oh. It does affect the acid on the ground. Come on. That's not what I was expecting. I should have greeted slightly less. I did not account for how stubby my legs were. I wish I could see my stats. It's fine. Okay, Magma Core. At least we know we can do it. But yeah, that Nitra, we needed more than one move speed upgrade. And we got none. Let's go for Paint Job. Here I am bemoaning lack of move speed and I don't pick it, but I think in this case, we don't know if we're gonna get it again. I'd like it. Like, if you can get just enough move speed that you hard counter that damage, or that slowdown. I'm gonna go for that. We need to actually focus a little bit. If you can counter that slowdown, you do a ton of damage. But yeah, almost all of the upgrades I was being given were like, hey, do you want 2% movement speed? And I'm like, it's like 4 Nitra. Ow. Deserved. Okay. Not worth it. Let's see, how much am I getting? Because it feels like I've gotten a lot. I'm gonna go for the Firefly Hunter drones. I don't actually know if they're the way to go. They seem pretty good. Because they seem to kind of cook whatever's nearest to me. Lifetime of my beam, increase the damage at the cost of lifetime. We're gonna increase the damage at the cost of lifetime. I'm gonna work on those Firefly drones. Because yeah, doubling the flamethrower's damage actually makes it really good. Okay. Odd duck. Run. At least we don't have to dig this out. Okay. Nitro crit chance. That's way better. And if we're offered... So, we want to go for any halfway decent damage... Or damage, move speed upgrades. deserved. It's the last Apoca Bloom. There it is. Not nearly as much Nitra this run. A little bit of an issue. Okay, increase all fire damage. It's tempting to do that. Let's see. Boost this up. Drones will circle around the player. Or explode instead of returning to you. Just make them explode. Give a nice AoE. A lot of paint jobs here. Problem is, I do need to do other things than just collect experience. Okay, do we have anything else down here? Not over much, so we might want to actually loop back up again. I don't think we're going to be able to, necessarily. I'll be able to do it a little bit. Let's see. Corrosive Sludge Pump. Not actually sure which is better, though. Shoot. Okay, time for me to really book it. This time I'm not slow, I can make it. Whew. Not as much nitro as I was hoping for, but plenty of gold. I think I'll save the rest. I don't think I'm going to go for a reroll here. Okay. So we don't have the speed I'm going for. We have the sludge pump, which I'm a big fan of. I do like the fire drones. They're good. Probably. Okay, bonus lifetime of all lasting weapons. Because it's better than just beam weapons. I think that the way this game works is you have to have 2 of whatever classification to unlock its specific upgrades. Probably. So if you only have 1 status effect damage weapon, you might not get a whole lot of status effects upgrades in the pool. Okay, let's cook them. They've got an Apoca Bloom I want. Problem is I have to get past them. Occurs to me might slightly... I don't want to say fat fingers, but it's... every once in a while I just like heavy finger my right click and it's just like, oops. Oh well. Oh, we don't need that. Let's see, reload speed. It might determine how much experience I get at the end, which I guess is worth going for. No. We mostly want Nitra. Okay, what do we hit? Cripes. Is this the first time I've ever actually made it? No, I've made it further than this. On a hazard 4. Not often. It's a lot of enemies. Right, we need the fire grenade. I gotta remember that. What am I even missing? Lifetime of all beam weapons, weapon range. Lifetime is nice. Okay, grab it. I think we have to go for the crit. Damage terrain, more drones. Yeah, I'd go for the slowdown, but we haven't been offered much for movement speed. Like, there's a little bit, but I keep being offered other things that I'd rather have. And that's causing some amount of issues. We got the bonus objective done. We are killing them. Let's see. Wave cooker. Hate to do this. We need the incendiary grenade. The problem is the goal is to get that up to 21, which is probably not happening. I might have to do another run just to get that. Okay. Well, I'm still gonna try. Okay, do I have much of anything? The answer is no. And I'm gonna get cooked if they get close to me. I don't have much for stopping power. Not bad, 29 on the end of level 2. That's good enough. I think this run is just going to be a whatever the heck works, if it works. If I can make it work, I'll be happy. Oh, it wants Incendiary Grenade to 25. Okay, I think we need to do the thrower build to actually trigger that. I'll still try, kind of. But I'm probably going to try and get my drones up to 18 at the very least. And my flamethrower up to 12. Okay. Blow everything up. I just don't want those there to potentially harass me. Okay, 15 damage. Add more beams. Is that 4 beam? Also, they are long beams now. With that for a hot second. Cook everything. Those drones are snarly. Dudes are just like, hey, let's just hug this guy to death. Ow, there's an enemy in there. Oh, this is legitimately one of the most buried points I think I've ever had the displeasure of having to deal with. Okay, reload speed of beat. Nah. Be nice, but it's 10%. Ow. Got the explosion. I'll just go for the red sugar HP. I have to be very careful here. This looks pretty lethal. I say that. But I've cooked them pretty thoroughly. I'm gonna go for the luck. I'd like to pick up the rest, but I don't think there's a universe where that's happening. Get lucky with the magnet. Cool. Ow. Okay. Snag it all. Okay, beam damage. Still haven't found the Apocablooms. I guess I'll go work on that. That's a very fast slasher. Okay, here we go. Two, three. Bunch of gold for my trouble. And then let's lead this merry band on an adventure. Okay. We need the movement speed. Get this up. Trail of fire, 3 extra drones. This is legitimately a bad place to be. But it's also a funny one. Okay, increase the damage. Yeah, I think I just need to go for the throwable build. To my chagrin. Let's see, increase beam damage. Fire damage, fire damage. Okay. Hurts, but it's fine. Let's get this up. Lifetime of the beam. No, more beams. Run away for a hot second. I don't know where I'm taking some of this damage. I think it's just stepping on fire. Oop, that, yeah. Unfortunately, we're getting to the point where things are getting kind of lethal. I'd like to find some more red sugar, but haven't been the most lucky there. Profit. I should have gone for the... I should have gone for the healing. That's okay, we got one more region after this. I'm considerably faster than I was, and... reasonably stronger. Somewhat. Even if I don't win, this has been an impressively good run. Oh, that movement speed. And these fire drones are doing a very good job of keeping them off of me. So our main goal here is probably to actually get my crit chance up. I'm going to do that with Nitra. And try and get my max HP up further. Yeah. This will have to wait. If I started with it, or if it was a... If either I start with it, or we do the throwable run on this character, that's going to be the trick. You're hiding a Bulu cap from me. That's not acceptable. Look at all them numbers. But yeah, the game doesn't even want to give me reload time of all of my weapons. Oh, baby. 85 damage. Okay, we need to book it for a bit. A lot of Bulu caps here. There's one right here. Let's see. I'm very lethal. I'm actually super fast, which is nice. I don't think I'm going to go for the Nitra slowdown perk. I don't think that one's worth it. Shit? Okay. Let's go over here. I will say, I still think Hazard 4 might be too many enemies. Even on my best build, I'm finding myself having a lot of trouble getting anywhere. Okay, reload speed, move speed, a little bit of burn damage. Now let's go for the reload speed. Okay. Gold when you find or mine a rock. Kind of late for that, but whatever. I'll take a little bit of armor. Oh, red sugar. It's also just becoming so much harder to see anything. Okay. Oh, that's an exploding boy. There's the boss. Ooh. Snag that. There are more Bulu caps up above, but I'm not going to be able to get them. This hurt. This hurt in a way that I'm not happy about. Yeah, the lack of stopping power on a status effects run is rough. Okay, last Bulu cap. Oh, wait, no, that was actually the flamethrower done. Okay. I've got enough gold to heal myself. I'll take it. I'll probably do it twice. Because, yeah, nothing here is worth it. Just go for those two. Yeah, not the best roll down, but I wasn't really expecting to do particularly well there. And the extra nitra is good for my crit chance. I think I'll go for one more level on the flamethrower, see if I can get the lasting flames. Because I think the lasting flames are going to be probably the best possible thing I can get at this point, as far as changes go. I don't know if we've ever maxed out the sludge pump. I'll have to actually focus on it someday. The fire drones are good though. Oh, we did get it. Like, they do a lot of damage. I maybe should have gone for the burn trail, but in my mind, they were... Good damage? No, I'm just going to go for the move speed. It's like, the crit damage bonus is a 3% DPS increase. It's minor at best. Set those off. So they don't cook me later. Oh, it did get me! Shoot. I couldn't tell. Well, at least now I have cause to grab some more red sugar. How are we on crit? Okay, didn't get the red sugar, but got out of it without taking damage. I'll call that a win. Okay. Keep exploding those. Okay, grab the red sugar. Fly beacon is right here. See if I can use it to kill the Mactera, but I might actually die here. At least no Mactera makes my life a lot easier. We are not going for that. Even though it would be a 120% damage increase, it would probably kill me. There it is. Burning zones to the ground. The extra beams are tempting, but just setting the ground on fire seems like it's going to be incredibly good here. With the triple beams. Because the big issue on the flamethrower is it's often not hitting anything. But with the burning zones on the ground, it's at least kind of hitting some things. Okay, I'm just gonna cook the elite. They're in this awkward position where not much for me to do. Probably should just draw the boss out. Oh, there was a bug in there. And a magnet. That was a good magnet. Weapon range. Not happy about that. Yeah, so the real question is, how much damage can I do to this guy? Picked a very bad time to double back. All things considered, though, fantastic run. We just choked at the right at the end. Boy, we didn't even get the 300 nitro. Oh, man, yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna get any of those. It's fine. We had a lot of fun with that one. I think the big one is, well, I don't know. Just try again. I think what I'm going to do is probably alternate. I will probably start every run with a Hazard 4 run, and then maybe dip down to Hazard 3 or something. Just so I can have, like, one good, fun run. Whoa, my engineer's 20. I didn't even notice. And we do have Demolitionist. Driller only needs one more level, so we might start... I don't know. I'm probably going to alternate between these just to get their last class, because I want the explosive guy, I want the sniper. I've heard from a lot of people the sniper might actually be the only class that's like really built for dealing with Hazard 4 and onward, which I would honestly believe. My big one is, I really want to be able to do this run, but without the flamethrower. Like, if I could swap this for the acid, or any of the grenades or something, I think I'd be in a good spot, and maybe that's the point about the throwables. Maybe. For now, though, I guess thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you next time.